All right, there we are. Let's make sure everything's working. Desktop audio Yeti is going. Okay, we're rocking and rolling. So today on the stream, the first team wants to play, and they want to play some randos. They don't want to play second team. They don't want to play each other. They want to play randos. So you want to play with each other. So that's what they want to do. Which is cool. That's good. We'll see how it goes. They're obviously in Champ Select, and then I'm gonna have a spectator delay. So that whole thing is a drag. That's why I don't like when we do the stream. It's kind of annoying to do it this way. So looks like in Champ Select, they found out that the other jungler does not have smite. Is that accurate? Wow. So now they're just playing guys that don't even know what they're doing. Well, this could be a quick stream. I don't know who NomKitty828 is, but I keep getting requests. It's Nami Kitty. NomKitty828. I don't know who that is. No clue. All right, let's see. Are they in? They're in game. Let's spectate. Let's see who we got. So in the blind pick, obviously we got a delay, but we've got an Akali. Melio is how we decided it said, right? Melio, Varus, Victor, a Nunu, and Willip. Oftentimes a Nunu and Willip is a bot. I hope that is not the case. Then we've got a Yone or a Yone. I don't know which one it is. A Poppy. Double O Detton has decided that he likes Poppy, I guess. He likes yeeting people. He likes yeeting people across the map. So that's what he's playing. Another Melio. A Jinx. Jinx is pretty broken right now, actually. Unless something has changed. I haven't looked recently, but she was pretty broken. She's been annoying when we've played her in games. And then an Ahri. So who's the jungler? Who is the jungler? I'm talking about you. Who's your jungler? A Poppy jungle? Double O Detton is a Poppy jungle? Okay, weird. Okay, 37 seconds left on the spectator delay. Wow, look at that mess behind me. Papers on the ground. You can see my bag of Sour Patch Kids. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta suck down a few of those every day to help you make it through. 12 seconds left. We're going to get to their loading screen as well, so that's kind of a drag. One of these days, I'm excited to make the move. We use OBS, which is great, but it doesn't really allow me to grab their screens. I'd love to be able to grab their screens over the network. And then we could just do this live. That'd be so much better. If I could grab their screens and even maybe grab their headsets so we could hear what they have to say, would all be good. We have in the past had a couple of cameras on them, a couple of separate cameras, but it just winds up being a lot to set up, and you really need a camera for each person. So yeah, if I could grab their screens and put a webcam on each computer and be able to grab the webcam, the screen, and their mics, that'd be sweet. All right, so anyway, here we go. They're already getting kills, it sounds like. So you got a level 4 Akali, a no mastery Victor, a level 6 Nunu and Willip, no mastery Varus, and a no mastery, which isn't a huge surprise for the Melio. All right, as we go in here, as we all know, the Riot client is really dumb. So even though I press play, it doesn't start. Sometimes I have to drag it. Then it'll kickstart. Come on, you can do it. I don't know. Come on now. If I drag over here, play. Oh, this thing. Oh, look, our light went off. Anytime would be great, Riot Client. There we go. Now we're rolling again. Okay, so dropping right in. Oh, it's back. It's back. Dropping right in. Red team. Oh, wow. Nunu and Woolup just disconnected. They disconnected before the game even started. This could be a total waste of a stream. Let's go to our game view. I have not heard that Nunu has come back. All of the blue team except for Melio is just sitting in base. I'm not sure what Jinx is doing. Goofing around with in the mid lane with Where's Perry. Nunu and Woolup still has not come out of base or reconnected. Looks like red team's going to go blue first. The blue team, Nunu, I assume, is the jungle, and as such is not going to either buff. Victor mid. Let's make sure this is all right. Yep. No, this is not. This should be here. I wonder if the Nunu, it's a kind of a rage quit deal. Ari is mid lane, and the Jinx is bot, and the Yone has gone top. Okay, so Yone doing some battle here with the Ari. One of the champs I don't like, the bounce around champs. Very difficult for Misfortune to deal with. Really, I mean, that's their job, right? To be able to jump to the ADC in the back line. A lot of trades happening in the top lane. Yone just pushing him back, doesn't care. Forcing the Ari under tower. A flash forward. What's going on? What's going on? Is that it? The game's over? They forfeited. They FF'd because Nunu and Woolup. But Woolup. I wonder if, like I said, I wonder if that was a rage quit type of a thing. Maybe he didn't get the champ he wanted. Maybe he didn't get the... Who knows? I have no idea. Whatever the case, that was a total waste of time. What a horrible stream. Okay, we get off of that one. Now we get to join a new game where we get to spectate in the stupid spectator delay. So on this one, they're playing a Mord, Pantheon, a Mumu, a Caitlyn, and a Yuumi. You wonder if the Yumi's a bot. We'll see. Hi. Hey, we'll be right back while we got this spectator delay. Come on over.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Okay, we're back. They already had first blood here, so I'm not sure exactly what happened. I could roll it back. Let's roll it back and see what happened. Well, let's see. Then we'll fast forward because it doesn't seem like anything has happened up to this point. That's the first blood right there. So it was in the mid lane, is that right? Yes, it was in the mid lane. Okay, let's get back to live here. All right, so just one kill for the blue team. Bones In is playing Yone in the top against that Mord. I assume it's where is the Yuumi playing? Sitting on a Mumu. Okay, following a Mumu around. It's not a bot. Okay, strange. I can't see chat, but let's make sure that I got this thing right here first of all. So in the bottom lane, Jinx and Melio are pushing under bot, and it's against a solo Caitlyn, who I think is trying to use some of her range to cause trouble. I didn't see mastery on any of these people or anything. I'm gonna let the directed camera come back. Oh, here comes Poppy getting chased. Poppy trying to retreat into his own into her own jungle. Here's Yone to help out. Can they deal with this? No, they don't. Goodbye, Poppy. And this is going to be as far as Bones In can get, but he does get the kill on the way out on Amumu. Still leading 2-1, the blue team, up by what? Not quite 1,000 gold, but nearly. Let's see. Remove the camera over. It looks like it's in a perfect location now on the screen. There is a deletion. Oh, goodness. Pantheon with his defense. Where's Perry? Stays with it, takes the damage, and just really doesn't matter. Yone trying to fight with the Mordekaiser. There's a big bonk. And Bones In has to get back under his tower. Pushing forward, trying to get a trade. And there is a pull and a big bonk. And that's a heal, I believe, and a flash from the Bones In to try to save himself in that situation. A heal from Jinx to get away from the Caitlyn. Caitlyn really just being pushed under tower pretty much the entire time. Amumu back into the jungle, looked like taking the Gromp. Bones In gets pulled again. Really playing a dangerous game, low on health against a Mordekaiser who's about 40% health. Here's a dash forward and a little shot to try to make even. Getting closer. I'm not sure what items he took or what runes, but as he attacks minions, he is taking some heal. There's a shot, knock up by the Bones In. Is this a fight? They're going to go mano-y-mano, and they kill each other. As the Poppy tries to come in and help, I think the Yone just kind of jumped the gun there a little bit. Probably would have lived if the Poppy had gotten there in time. Amumu trying to take drag with the Yuumi. Yuumi, a completely worthless champ. Just sits there doing absolutely nothing. The dumb cat. Nobody likes the dumb cat. Nothing really happening on the map. They do take the dragon. So, once again, first dragon goes to the red team, losing 4-2. Down again by now about 1,300 gold. Ball Yeet steps forward and gets the slow. Melio with whatever that is to kick forward the ball. It's kind of a knock-up or some kind of a slow. I'm not really sure. Doesn't do a ton of damage. Played with Melio yesterday. Just a mage. Mages are not great for Misfortune, but it worked out okay. There's a root. A lot of damage being taken. They're going to have to get back. A shot on the Melio from the tower. Amumu is in the area. In the bot lane, I don't think they know there are the bandages and miss. Amumu now coming forward. There's a shot attempt from the Yuumi, and the bandages missed again. And Pantheon comes to the bot lane, jumps down and kills Melio easily. Poppy trying to join the fight. Get back to the bot lane. Big trade going in the top. Bones In has to get back, and everybody in the bottom lane just kind of takes that and returns back to status quo. Again, having to try to escape the Yone as Mord laying down the bonks. Big shots. Level 7 on the Mord. 1-1-1. The Yone they're pretty much even. Now they're both level 7, pretty much even on CS in the top lane. Exactly even, actually, as I looked there. Amumu in the jungle. Let's see. Poppy is your jungler. There we go. I think we got that settled now. All right, so in the mid lane, Ahri up 68-47. This is a decent game, actually. The red team is putting up a fight against the blue team. A TP coming in from the Mord in the top forces Yone to have to try to get back. Nearly grabs him, looking for that bonk. And Yone gets back. Caitlyn again, just under tower, kind of perpetually missed by the Melio. And there's another plate for the blue team bottom laners. Up now 14-4 to 12-7 in gold and 1 kill. Let's see, Yone purchased Noon Quiver. I don't know if he's going Immortal Shield Bow. Is that what you're going for, Yone? Okay. Here comes the Pantheon. They don't see him. They do have vision, so they did spot him now. They're going to get back. So that Pantheon walkabout really comes to nothing. There's an attempt on the pull and a big bonk. And here comes the Poppy. It's a 2v1 on the Mord, and he ults. Poppy's got to do something. I think this is a good time for a bonk. Yeeter all the way down your side of the map, and goodbye. More. Didn't need to use it. Maybe didn't even have it. Big shot put forward from the Caitlyn. And here's the counter gank. What can they do with this Amumu? Doesn't want to die. Real tanky, and goodbye to the Poppy. Got to jump back. Oh, and the shot. The Yuumi does something good for the first time in the history of all Yuumis. Gets a kill on the Yone, and that ties it up 5-5. We're just right at 11 minutes into this game. Blue team's still leading. Amumu is going to try to take Rift, asking for the Yuumi to join back up. Yuumi does. Shot put forward. There's that extended. So whatever that ability is from the Melio, it increases move speed and it increases attack range, I believe, for whoever is near that big circle. Oh, and heals. Okay. Amumu now is invading on the Poppy. I'm not sure if the Poppy knows that Amumu is there. Coming around the corner, spotted. Drops Rift in the middle of the jungle. And Amumu jumping forward on the Bones In, has to flash away. And there's some chops, but it is a 2v1. Poppy's coming the other way. The Rift comes and attacks from the backside, but really not too much damage done. Not a big deal. Kind of ineffective, I would say, for the Rift. Trying to land that root on Caitlyn. Some big shots coming, and that is where... Oh, there it is, the ult. It misses. And Caitlyn did well to avoid that missile from the Jinx. Another shot foot forward trying to slow the Caitlyn as they're again taking plates. Another fight going to break out. Amumu. Here comes Poppy, needs the help. Can they take care of the Amumu? They do. Now the Yuumi. Don't let the Yuumi get away. That's a flash, and she's going to run. Oh, Ahri using everything on the Yuumi, but Yuumi might make it. One shot forward, flash, no good. Pantheon has to get back, and goodbye Pantheon. No, gets under tower. Is that going to be it? No, he lives. But more trying to come to the party. Bones In is in trouble, needs help. The Poppy's got to come help. Yeet that guy away, Poppy. Nope. Goodbye, Yone. Yone tried to come to that fight, and everybody ran away from him. Didn't realize he was coming. I don't know if the pings came in or not. I didn't hear them, so I don't think people knew. There's the pullback and avoid from the Ahri. The charm misses. Bottom lane, Caitlyn all by herself. And she's saying, hey, our enemies are missing. Caitlyn now coming up through the river.
Hold it right there.
I'm not sure exactly what Caitlyn's plan is here. She's going to try to get some vision, it looks like, in the river. Can the Poppy recognize it? Do they have any vision? Poppy there gets some vision. Sees that she's in the river. Gonna come around. She does get scuttle and retreats into the red team jungle. A pull missed by the Mordekaiser on the Yone. Melio on some sort of excursion into the red jungle. Now coming back. Looks like Poppy's going to try to get the second drag that is up. Some trades going on here. Big bonk from the Mordekaiser. Not enough. Down a level at the moment. 9-10. And still leading in CS. It's interesting. Did he just flash mastery on you? I think he might have. Big bonk, still trailing a level. There's a pull and a bonk, and the Bones In's got to run. Gets under tower. That's a missed bonk. Boy, that was terrible from the Mordekaiser. And there, finally, the bottom laners get that bottom lane. That's the ult, and goodbye from the Caitlyn on the Poppy. The Poppy 2-2-2, 81 CS against a 2-2-1 Amumu, 96 CS. Caitlyn now in the bottom lane, still by herself. Pantheon, I'm not sure what his plan is here. He sits in the bush, lays a trap. Is he looking to ult? Ahri in the bottom lane. And he does jump out, and that might be it for Where's Perry. It is. He, no idea that the Pantheon snuck behind and was bush camping. Death bush, as we like to call it. What a flash over the wall to get away. The ball yeet. He's in trouble. He is in a dangerous spot, and that's it. Ball yeet gets collapsed on. And things now are suddenly starting to go pear-shaped a little bit for the red or for the blue team, trailing 7-9. Still up on gold, but a few silly deaths caused some trouble. Flashing away, the bones in. Now he goes forward. And this, I don't like this fight. I'm not sure why he's taking it. Can he get away? There's a slam and a bonk. But he does get away, and he's going to base. Poppy takes the blue buff. Amumu is walking completely unopposed and taking all of Poppy's bottom jungle. One dragon each. And the Mord farming for free, still trailing. Right now ties it up in CS. Big lead for the Ahri. You'd hope that the Ahri can carry in this game. 3-1-1, up 113 to 85 over the Pantheon. There is a bandage from the Amumu. Another bandage from the Amumu. And boy, it's tough to get off of. Poppy needs to get in there. Can't get there in time. Amumu now runs away. And there is the smite. And yeeted her into, or no, the Amumu used the bandages to get by. Poppy needs to do something. They don't realize it's into a 3v2, and goodbye, Amumu. Can they get the Yuumi? They do. Not like this. Ball kicked forward by the Melio on the Pantheon. They need some minions to be able to put pressure on this second tier middle tower, or second tier mid lane tower. Mord, trying to get some vision, decides to pull back. That's a wise decision because he was running into a 1v3. Pantheon was coming, but the Yuumi too far behind. Now he wants to battle. Dashing forward is the Yone. Nobody there to really cause trouble. The Poppy should take the long or the short way around, but doesn't. Takes the long way, jumps in, and really, I don't know they're going to get anything done here. Under tower, Poppy takes one shot, two shot, and nearly avoids getting pulled back, but gets bonked, and that's going to be it for the Poppy. And just kind of a poor decision all the way around to push forward on that as the Mord went under tower. Grab, no good. Now the Yone jumps in, try to take advantage, has to pull back. Another shot as he gets away. Big bonk. That's an ult to pull back, and goodbye, Yone. Going to take another shot from tower, but not enough to kill him. Pantheon and the Yuumi coming into the top lane. So right now, 2 towers for the blue team, 1 tower for the red team, but the red team up 12 kills to 9. Now leading by about 1,000 gold. Amumu going to try again to take Rift. There's an ult pushed forward from the Jinx from distance just to try to cause trouble. Melio knows that he's got to get something done here. And I'm not sure who claimed that. Pantheon. Oh, good gracious. And this is in the pit, and everybody's in trouble. Here comes to save them. The Where's Perry. Got to get it done, and they do. And here's an ult. Block that. Oh, lived. Lived. The Poppy lives after the Caitlyn ult. And so just like that, cuts the lead to just 2 on the kill count. Nearly clawed back to even on the gold count. Still a dragon apiece. There is a dragon that is available, and you'd wonder if they call for it. The red team is calling for it. Jinx is going to back, so I'm not sure if they're just going to give that up. Misfortune is playing in the other game. I heard Misfortune, then my ears perked up. Playing in the game against the second team. Melio just trying to push the Mord back. Big shot from the Yuumi. Gets forward on the Mord. Really, Emilio can't do much. There's a good, that's what that's bonk up, I guess, is, or knock up. It's kind of a knock up and knock back. It's a 3v2, but here comes the Pantheon. And here inside the Poppy. Poppy comes in and goodbye, Mord. No, he's still living. Now he dies. Can they get the Pantheon and the Yuumi? Yuumi ult. Dash forward, taking tower shots, and goodbye Pantheon. They don't care. Goodbye Yuumi. 14-13, the blue team takes the lead. Now Dragon is open. Amumu looks like wants to take it. Caitlyn has to flash over the wall. Good flash. Amumu gets run off of the Dragon. Blue team trying to take the scuttle was for some vision. Picking up the plant. Yumi's trying to circle around the back. They do pull the Dragon out to where that's a tough take from the Yuumi. Oh, he does flash over the wall. They got to deal with it. And the red team steals the Dragon, but he will lose his life for it. 15-13 is the kill lead for the blue team. Up now, nearly 2,000 gold. Where's Perry? Looks like wants to base, does. Yone all by himself in the mid lane is going to get collapsed on. Needs to get out of there. And a pull. He dashes out of it. Yuumi, big shot. That's a slow. Uses his ability to get away. And that's going to be it. So the Yone does a good job to escape, but put himself really in a dangerous situation. 1v3, excuse me, here is the where Parries get pulled back. Big shot from the Yuumi to try to slow. Drops the rift in the mid lane. That probably is going to be the end of the mid lane tower. What can they do with Pantheon? Big shot and goodbye Pantheon as Ball Yeet joins from the bottom jungle. Pulled forward is the Mord, needs help. And nope, goodbye Jinx. Got a hold of the Jinx and could not get away. But he will lose his life for it. 18-14 to the blue team. Double kill from the Ahri. And as we said, hoping the Ahri is going to be able to carry. 8-1-7 Ahri. And 0-3-11 Melio. 2-3-5 Jinx. A 6-3-7 Poppy. So Poppy's starting to come into this game. 2-4-2 Yone. They're gonna fight here in the jungle, and boy, that's a pretty powerful Yone to take out an Amumu who is building what in this team fight, pushing forward to Caitlyn. I'm not sure what she's doing. Charmed, pulled in, got the Yuumi, and goodbye. Where's Perry? And that is a shutdown. 500 gold shutdown for the Caitlyn. Yone dashes forward. Can they take care of the Pantheon? Doesn't have his defensive ability. And goodbye. Now, the Yuumi more joins the fight. Yone has to get back. Big shot from the Poppy. The Mord, look at that heal. Unbelievable. And is able to walk away after a massive 3/4 health heal from the Mordekaiser. Poppy now steps back, takes the bandages, and is trapped. But no, is going to get away. Oh, runs right into the Caitlyn trap. And that's going to be it for Poppy. No, if there's a flash, can she still get away? Mord doing so much damage. And goodbye, Poppy. And goodbye, Melio, trying to help, I think, the Poppy. And unfortunately, there was no help to be had there. And just not able to do enough damage, the Melio, to really provide that help. 3v3 here. The Pantheon, and no, they don't join. So Ahri trying to just cause some trouble. Big shot. Do they steal? I think they do. Oh, goodbye, Amumu. That's a huge shot. The where's Perry? Like I say, 8, 2, and 9 just going off in the mid lane. Way to use the plant to get over the wall by the Mord, and they're just going to get out of there. Caitlyn drops 3 traps. They do have vision there. Where's Perry? Just trying to clown on him. Little dance moves there right in front of their ward. It looks like everybody's just kind of trying to set up. Oh, Ari trapped. It's a 3v1, and that's going to be it. No, she, nope, that is it for her. I'm not sure if that was, what was that? What does she have? She's got Zonya, so she Zonya'd, and it wasn't enough. And goodbye to the Pantheon. Trying to ult from the Yuumi. There is a slow. You probably don't want to go under tower after the Yuumi. Big shot. Oh, there's an ult! And just missed. Flashing forward now. The Amumu into the fight, and that did not work out. I'm not sure why you jump in there exactly. 26-19, and the blue team, after going down, and it looked like the red team might come back, some really poor decisions I'm going to call by your jungler. Amumu is going AP, it looks like. So that's why not tanky enough in those team fights to jump into the middle of everyone and do the damage that they're hoping. The blue team pulls back, trying to take the red team jungle. There is a drag that's up. The red team does lead in the dragon count 2-1. Also, they got both rifts. The blue team now is going to take dragon. Shot put forward, missed by the Yuumi. Mord wants to get in there. They do lay a ward, trying to circle around, lays down another ward. Yuumi puts a shot on the Bones In. Really doesn't do much. The Bones In building Immortal Shield Bow, and the second item is not up yet, which is kind of strange. I don't know if he's sitting on a bunch of gold and hasn't backed or what. Caitlyn really gets herself trapped, has to flash away, trying to get her on the charm. Big shot, though, from the Caitlyn. Mord's all by himself and absolutely deleted by the blue team. Pantheon jumps through right into the middle of the team fight. He's deleted. What is this guy doing? Caitlyn, again, goodbye. Now the Yuumi's got to run. And the Yuumi under tower. Where's Perry taking shots? Doesn't care. Ball Yeet sending some missiles, but unable to get her. And the Yuumi gets back. And honestly, I don't know what the Caitlyn, Mord, and Pantheon were doing right there. No.
Get away from me.
Yeah, for sure. Losing the game. Rooted. And that allows the Ball Yeet to get away. I'm sure if he flashes and sends, slows him down, and he has no flash, so can't get him with the bandages. Poppy now in the area of the Amumu. Amumu decides to pull back. Wise decision. Ari, there's the bandages. Ari takes a lot of damage from that Amumu, and she Zonyas. See if she can get away. Poppy needs to yeet her away, doesn't. And Ari, I think, getting a little too overconfident in that situation, and goodbye, Poppy. And really, okay, look, I understand you're leading 30 to, at that point, 19. But, obviously you got to be smart. You still got a game here to win. You're up by about 6,000 gold. The red team is grouping up, trying to collapse on the Jinx. She's not going to get away. Lays down her chompers. Maybe is going to get away. Nice slow. There's a flash. Looking for the spear. There's another slow and is able to get back. Good play from the Jinx to escape what was a 3v1. Now it looks like a 3v4 in this area. Pantheon in his defensive shape. There is the charm. Come forward. Yone doing a ton of damage. The Mord, that's a hook. And they get rid of the Yuumi. Mord is, look at that heal. Needs some help. And big shot. Goodbye, Mord. So Bones In at the moment is also starting to go off. 9, 4, and 6. A 9, 5, and 10 Poppy. A 9, 4, and 15 Ari. A 4, 13, and 14 Jinx. Those are support numbers, Jinx. A 1, 5, and 21 Melio. Jinx. Jinx. It's alright. It's alright. I said Jinx. Oh, I can't make fun of disabled people on the stream. Okay. Alright.
Emotional damage! Where's the therapy button?
Where is the therapy button? Goodbye. Amumu, again, I don't understand what this Amumu is doing. Pantheon doing some serious damage. Does take out the Bones in. Poppy is in the area. Another shot on the Pantheon, and he's done. Goodbye from the Poppy. Mord gets slowed and yeets the Mord all the way back into his fountain. I'm not really sure why. why you would yeet your opponent into his fountain as he's about to die, but that's okay. He loves the yeet. Big shots. Mord with the heals. It's not going to be enough. That's going to be it for the Mord. And goodbye. Taking out the first tower, the second tower, and now they take out the Nexus. And that's going to be it. The Amumu tries to jump forward, but I'm not really sure. Dancing Yumi as they lose. All right, so what do you know? The first team gets a victory here. They like to goof around a little bit. They had a few times there where it could have slipped away from them, but they were able to make it work. They were able to make it work. What'd you say? Crazy sometimes. Yeah, they like to make it difficult. Let's see how this thing comes up. Sometimes the Riot client won't show us the actual numbers at the end. It's pretty annoying. Let's see. We'll continue. Oh, hey, it does show us this time. All right, the Where's Perry leads with 27.6 damage. Then the Yone, then the Ball Yeet, then the Poppy, and finally Emilio. 1-5 and 23 though. 23 assists. Leading is 007. He comes from nowhere as the Poppy to lead in the kill counts. 11, 5, and 10. He was struggling a little bit in the beginning. Really, nobody went off for the red team. The Amumu 7, 10, and 6, and I was kind of talking bad about him. Did do 25,000 in damage, but I was kind of talking him down. Maybe didn't really have the support that he needed. All right, so there you go. First team gets a win on a Friday, and we'll be back to see you next week. We're out.